What's up, guys? Welcome to day 4 of the Test Championship here. It's Bangladesh and Ireland taking place in Bangladesh, I think, at Dhaka Stadium, wherever that is. I think it's one of the actual in-game fake ones. So maybe I have messed that up there. But there's a boundary to start things off here. At the start of play, we saw the Irish. They still had a pretty bip lead, just underneath 200 there. That lead now dwindled to 185. So a few runs have been put on this morning by the Bangladesh duo of Mohammed Mithin and Liton Das, and it's a partnership that will need to continue to grow because Bangladesh, for I guess their chances in this tournament rely on winning games. They're currently 0-2, and they do need to win their next 2 games to progress in the tournament. Ireland, of course, having the bye in the first round, beating England, and now coming up against Bangladesh, have a bit more fluency with how they can play this game because they don't necessarily need to win it to put themselves in a good position to qualify. But if they do win, of course, then they're well and truly in the box seat. You know, 2 wins and a draw probably gets you in to the Test Championship finals, I would suggest, as Mohammed Mithin brings up his 50 there, 3 wins, and you're definitely in. But 2 and a draw, I think, is going to be what sides would probably be looking for to get themselves in there at this given stage, or even 3 wins and 1 loss. I think could do it for you as well. So plenty of options to qualify. Still a few sides in it. We're still thinking, just based on the fixture so far, it looks as though Australia should qualify. That's just how I see it. They should qualify. And then the next spot is probably up for grabs between Ireland and Pakistan. Maybe England if they get their act together in the final couple of rounds. And Bangladesh, of course, needing to win both their games to be able to make it through to the semi-finals of the Test Championship. Now, remember, you won't be playing aside from your group in the semi-finals. I think a lot of people are thinking that as we see the end of the first session here on day, 4 now. A short session. The new ball has been taken. We're at 87 overs. It's 1:40 p.m. there. McBride with the 3 wickets. Young with 1 and Murtagh with the run-out. But the Irish, this partnership worth 84 runs now. They really need to pick up their game if they're going to put themselves in a winning position. They'll need to just take some wickets and probably be batting before stumps today, I think, is how they'll want to do these things. So let's see if Murtagh can break that drought. Oh, bang, straight away almost. Yes, yes it is. So I reckon that's the first ball straight after the lunch break. Mohammed Mithin out for 60. Murtagh with a brilliant in-swinging ball. It was nice and full too. Struck him on the pad and was enough to get the wicket. Now we see a top edge go over everyone. That'll be 4. But yeah, we are in the Test Championship. As I was saying, that the team that finishes first will play the team that finishes second from the other group. There's now another outside edge and another wicket. So that's 2 quick ones for the Irish. This one, Young, is the man who got the breakthrough. Or no, that's Kevin O'Brien, actually. My mistake. Got my red-headed people confused. And both of the set batsmen for Bangladesh depart quickly. So 313 for 7. Abu Jayed now in with Tamjul Islam. It's really like a big recovery that's needed here, and dropped. Oh, dropped. I mean, to be fair, they're not like a heap of runs behind, but they are 130 behind with only 3 wickets remaining. So if the Irish get 3 quick wickets, they've got a lead of 100. They can bat tonight, quickly maybe if they want to try and push this lead up to 250, 300 for tomorrow, and then say, all right, we'll give ourselves maybe 2.5 sessions tomorrow, weather permitting, to get these guys out, because I know it is probably scheduled to rain on that last day as well, as we see another dropped catch. Jeez. So that's 2 missed opportunities from the Irish. This one really should have been the keeper's catch. First slip had to go high to his right. You don't really expect to be going to your right-hand side as a first slip, and maybe that a little bit of reaction time as well cost the wicket being taken there, or the catch being taken. And so a few miscalculations from the Irish in the field maybe have cost them a few chances at wickets. Edged. This time, no mistake. Islam will go for 36. And it is 8 wickets down now for Bangladesh. The Irish closing in on an opportunity to bat again. Really starting to push on here. Tamjul Islam, or Taijul. Jeez, if I called him Tamjul for so long, I probably have. It's Taijul Islam. I just keep adding letters to things that don't exist. Balbareen, Taijul, Tamjul, Lifton. Yeah, I'm horrid sometimes with these pronunciations. I do my best, everyone. Sometimes my best isn't good enough. As we see, there was a big appeal for LBW, and they will be sending it upstairs. So let's have a look at this review. Impact outside off wickets, umpire's call. This will remain a not out decision here. And Bangladesh still a further 86 behind. But now they've only got 1 wicket in hand because that is clean bowled. Hussain not getting any bat on that. Jeez, that is a good delivery. And that's maybe the first sign of quite a bit of turn. That has turned from maybe 5th or 6th stump to hit middle. So McBride will be encouraged by that. Maybe the Bangladesh spinners will also be encouraged by that. This guy, Hassan Miraz, he will be encouraged by a few of those signs that he just saw there with that ball spinning a lot. And maybe we could see this test match progress very, very quickly over the next sort of few sessions with the pitch deteriorating a little bit. There's the last wicket for the Irish with another outside edge. And now we've seen how many wickets fall in this session? 5? Gee, it's been a quick one, hasn't it? 5 wickets have fallen. McBride has 5 for 53. Things have started to change very quickly. It's almost as if we hit the wall and it's gone. Batting has all of a sudden become very difficult. Bangladesh 80 runs behind the Irish with an 80-run lead. McBride there, of course, the 5 for 53. Superb bowling from him. How big can this Irish target be, and what's going to be enough for them to defend on day 5? Of course, it is actually turning out to be a really intriguing test match, this, with how the spin will play out and how difficult will it be to bat. Will it be a game that just turns on its head? Will it be another amazing Adelaide where it looks like it's headed for a draw and then all of a sudden things just change, wickets tumble, and then it's a really, quick fire game that we've got going on? So that's something to look forward to as we head towards the end of the session, end of play tonight and tomorrow. Ireland already pushing at just over 4 and over here, or just under 4 and over here to start this innings off. I wonder if they'll want to increase their run rate to maybe try and push the lead out a little bit quicker than maybe they would if it was earlier in a test. We see another runs, more runs here coming from a little bit of an edge. It's off the inside edge now. Beautiful back foot drive from Porterfield. That'll be more runs as the ball just slows up. Looks as though we might actually see a little bit of sun on this pitch today as well. Not as much rain. How much impact will that moisture that has been in the wicket for 3 days now have on the result of this test match? We've seen rain day 1, day 2 and day 3. Day 4 it looks like the rain has subsided. Whether or not that continues will, I guess, remain to be seen. It's scheduled to be overcast tomorrow. Maybe there'll be a little bit of rain and it could make it a more intriguing result here. But let's just have a look here because this has gone very quickly. We've missed the Irish. They've brought up a 50-run partnership here inside 16 overs. And the runs continue to come as they'll look to run 4 here. Is that possibly a 5th? I think it was just 4. What was the 4 in the end? 66 without loss. 19.1 overs gone. Oh, and he's found the gap. In the air a little bit, but it was into the gap. Sterling will bring up a boundary. 70 without loss. The lead up to 150. They've only been batting for 20 overs. So, while their run rate isn't an absurd amount, it is just below 4, which is definitely a lot more than what it had been in previous times. That one in the air, one bounce to the deep cover fielder, and now we see a bit of a field spread from Bangladesh just to try and stem the flow of runs. There's a big shout. And the finger is up. So the wicket falls for the Irish. It was Islam who got the breakthrough they needed. Sterling out for 41. Balbirnie is into bat. 89 for 1 at the moment. The lead up to 174. And continuing to grow. Maybe a run-out chance. The dive was good. Got in hard. And the acceleration of this run rate. Oh, that's in the air and taken. So Porterfield just pulls it away. The square leg fielder ran back hard, back with the flight of the ball. Was able to take it as it continued to move away from him. Have a look at this shot. Just a little bit of a top edge. Maybe had some backspin on it, like you'd see in golf. And in the end, the fielder with a ripping catch, Hassan Miraz, gets rid of Porterfield with a good catch for 42. The Irish 95 for 2. McCollum now out in the middle with Balbirnie. And the lead, 175. And I think this is the final over of the day. This is the final ball of day 4. It's going to be a dot at 103 for 2. So this is how we sit as we finish up day 4. The Irish lead by 183 runs. That is the current lead. In order for them to win, I guess, on day 5, they'll need to bat maybe for another 70, 80 runs. Whether or not that's, 250 could be enough. And then send in Bangladesh, and they'll need to take all 10 wickets on the last day. Really intriguing to see how it all plays out. See you guys on day 5 tomorrow. We'll be premiering day 5 as well. See you guys. Goodbye.